So for the believer, it's a blessing. Why is it a blessing? Because falling sick is a blessing in disguise. It causes you to come closer to Allah. Usually when someone is sick and feeling in pain, we start like asking Allah and making dua, and we making more supplication. We start like basically pondering upon our lives and what I have done to have these sicknesses, right? Yes, and allows you to appreciate the blessings of health as well. Usually, like if you want to ask someone the harms of smoking, you usually like the best people to describe it are the ones who have lung cancer from smoking, right? Yeah, or like someone is, if you want to really like know the blessing of health, you go and ask someone who's sick. You know, yeah, and so. The thing is, a lot of people are becoming so paranoid about this sickness, right? And you see them like, of course, we have to take some extra precautions, and that's good. And just because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decreed for us whether we get sick or not, that doesn't mean that we're not supposed to do anything about it, and we're just gonna go and walk in the street and rub with sick people and go and see them and doing stuff like this. No, we're supposed to take some precautions. And even the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "اعقل وتوكل." That means take whatever causes you to do things and take precautions, then depend on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Or you can also depend on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then you do whatever you're supposed to do as precautions to protect yourself from it. Okay? And so Ibn Sina is one of the scholars. He used to live in the mid ages, and he was a great scholar that he knew a lot about biology, and he invented the medicine. I'm not really sure. He said that al-wahm nusfu da, means being paranoid and delusional is half of the disease. Because really, like, if you start thinking that, oh, I'm sick and everything, you're gonna get sick. It's like some people, they say, oh, you're drawing your the bad negative energy towards yourself. I mean, that's one of them, right? But but also it's kind of like you start having those feelings that you're really getting sick and things like that. Second, being hopeful and optimistic is half of the medication. Like most people who have cancer, the first thing they tell you, go to a faith. Ask your Lord. Be hopeful that God will, and when you take your medication, be hopeful that this medication is going to help. And usually, like when someone survives cancer, we call them a hero or a cancer survivor. That means they accomplished a lot. And it takes a lot of will to actually fight the cancer.
Right.
And then the last thing it says, وَالصَّبْرُ أَوَّلْ خُطُوَاتِ الشِّفَاء, and patience is the first step towards healing and being cured. We as human being, everything that we need right now, right? But when it comes to sicknesses and things like this, we have to be patient and take it stroll, and toll until we finally get healed. So what a Muslim should do when he or she feels ill. So the first thing is being patient, and I'm going to talk more about it. And second is seek the cure within what is permissible. What is permissible is, like, for example, the drugs that the prescription drugs the doctor actually tell you. And we have some prescription also drugs that the Prophet ﷺ, like remedies, he showed us. I'm going to show you some of these remedies. I have them over here in the house so I can show them to you. And also, like what is permissible. Let's say like people use magic for cure. So no, don't do that, right? Yeah, magic is not a good cure for you or remedy or any kind of medicine. Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, وَلَنَبْلُوَنَّكُمْ بِشَيْءٍ مِّنَ الْخَوْفِ وَالْجُوعِ ونقص من الأموال والأنفس والثمرات وبشر الصابرين. And certainly we shall test you with something of fear, hunger, loss of wealth, lives, and fruits. But give glad tidings to as-sabirin. As-sabirins are the ones that they are patient. Sabr. Patience is that the heart does not feel anger towards that which is distant, and that the mouth does not complain. like it's okay to complain if you're feeling ill and sick and in pain, but what is more rewarded is when you are trying to be patient and endure, basically. Like many people, they say patience is to wait, because like we hear our mothers always say, be patient, when she yells at us, right? But it's really not just waiting, it's also you have to endure the time that you're actually waiting into. And you know, feeling like having awareness, being aware of what is going on with you, and try to solve it within your emotions and within your passion and within your psychology and physical body pain and so on, right?